Welcome to this edition of On the Scene. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. 2020 is here, and you hear a lot of phrases like new year, new you. Well, we're going to be talking about an opportunity that you can maybe work toward those goals through Suffolk Parks and Recreation's fitness programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back to On the Scene. We're joined now by Shekinah Garcia, who is a fitness specialist with our Suffolk Parks and Recreation Department, to talk about really all things fitness and everything that's going on through the Parks and Rec program, which we have a lot to talk about. So thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Well, we are taping this in early 2020,
Yes.
so the new decade has begun. And you know, a lot of people have those New Year's resolutions. Oh, January 1st, I'm going to start working out. I'm going to do everything. This is going to be the year it's going to happen. And maybe, you know, we're taping mid-month, latter part of the month. Maybe some people haven't gotten started yet. So we're here today to talk about programs that they can jump in on, as well as opportunities to exercise in general with Parks and Rec.
Correct.
So when we talk about exercise opportunities with Parks and Rec, really two main facilities jump out. And we're talking about the East Suffolk Recreation Center and the Whaleyville Recreation Center. So when we talk about those facilities, what do they offer? What kind of equipment do they have? And can people join much like they would a health club or something?
Yes, definitely. Both of our facilities carry hammer strength and light fitness equipment. We have the free weight area, which is the hammer strength, and we have the selectorized machines, which are light fitness. And we also have group exercise studios and spinning rooms as well.
Now, what about, do you have exercise bikes, treadmills, things like that as well?
Oh, yes, yes. Every single one of our cardio equipment, whether it's the bikes, the arc trainers, the step mills, have their own individual televisions.
Nice. Sweet.
Built in.
All right.
And we have fans on you as well.
Gotcha.
So if you don't want to sweat, but you still want to get that good workout, come to us.
Got to take care of it. Good deal. Good deal. Now, how does someone become a member? What do they need to do? And I know it's very affordable.
Very affordable. It's only $20 for the annual, so that's from the day that you sign up. So say if you sign up today, you won't owe again until next year.
Got it. Okay.
And then if you want a fitness membership, which is an additional cost, that's $10 per month for ages 55 and below.
Got it.
And that includes all the group exercise classes within that fitness membership.
Really?
Yeah, so for $10 you can work out and take group exercise classes.
So it's $20 a year to be a member of the center. And does one membership cover you for both places? No, so you register per facility, right? Or
yes, no, it does cover you for both.
Okay, good deal.
If you join East Suffolk, that covers Whaleyville as well.
Got it. So $20 will get you in the door, so to speak.
Yes.
And $10 a month will get exercise classes, access to all the machines and everything like that, and you're ready to roll.
Yes.
So we're talking, what, $140 a year and you're set?
If that.
Yeah, good deal. All right, so we talked about some of the exercise, in general, we talked about some of the exercise classes and programs, and I know you are an instructor for some of those as well.
Right.
And when we're talking about those, they're offered from little, or age-wise, very young, to people who are a little more seasoned. So you're covering the wide gamut of people.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the offerings. Let's start with some of the younger kids, or teenagers as well. What kind of things do y'all offer in that sense if people are looking to get fit, maybe they're looking to get in shape to play a sport, or just general fitness?
Okay. For the little babies, we have preschool kid and play.
Okay.
And that offers a variety of different activities every Monday, 10 a.m. to 11.
Okay.
And for teens, we're starting to offer a youth and strength conditioning camp.
Okay.
So to help prepare them for any sports that's coming up.
Right.
And we always have the basketball gyms available. So at 3 o'clock, they're in there playing their heart out.
Got it. So that's for the younger folks. And then we start moving up into the adult age. I know a variety of things, and of course some of the special ones that you teach as well. So let's talk about some of those. And I know some of those include, you have to explain what PIO is.
Okay.
And I know that's sort of a combination of things. And also shimmy fusion.
Yes.
I understand the two words, but when you put them together, what do we got?
Okay. So PIO is Pilates and yoga.
Okay.
So it's basically a fluid yoga. You're continuously moving, you never stop.
Okay.
And it can be anywhere from slow to intermediate. I never really do it fast.
Got it. Okay.
So that's PIO, Pilates and yoga put together.
Got it.
Shimmy fusion is a combination of belly dance, Afro-Latino, Caribbean.
Got it.
And it's all combined into one class, so you moving muscles you never know you had.
Well, that sounds like something that would probably be so much fun that you wouldn't realize you're actually working out.
Exactly.
Is that kind of how that works?
Yes.
Yeah, right, got it. I got it. I understand.
Dance your heart out.
Cool. Very good. Very good. Now, with the PIO, For those who don't know what Pilates is, explain a little bit about that. People, I think, have a general sense of when we talk about yoga, what we're referring to, but because you're blending them, let's break out the Pilates. What is that?
Okay, Pilates is more core-based.
Got it, okay.
So it really, really works your core. So you're holding the position, but you're holding in your stomach at the same time.
Got it.
And you're still moving.
Okay, all right. But it's called Paya when you put the two.
When you put the two together.
Gotcha. Now, you know, boot camp blast, which sounds serious, and I'm sure you maybe the instructors probably aren't drill instructors per se, but maybe take that sort of approach to a small degree. But talk about what's involved with something like that.
Okay, boot camp blast is taught by our personal trainer, one of our personal trainers, Devin Taylor.
Okay.
And he's very outgoing, in-your-face type guy.
Right.
So it's fun.
Got it.
And it's very athletic and interesting. He does some crazy things. So if you're looking for a different workout, boot camp.
Now, is that something that they're doing, I mean, with all the classes in general, so we'll back up for a second. Are we talking morning, afternoon, evening, or kind of mixed in there with different things for different folks?
Mixed in for different things for different folks, but boot camp right now is in the morning.
Got it.
Nobody wants to go to boot camp when they get off from work.
I was going to say, it seems like something you want to start your day off to kind of recover and then get to work where things maybe aren't so strenuous and stressful, but you got the good workout in.
Day started.
There you go. And also, pump it up aerobics.
Yes.
What are we talking about? We talk about that.
So that's kind of a general group exercise class.
Yeah.
Along the same lines as boot camp, but it's in the evening.
Okay.
And any day it could be anything. It doesn't always have to be the same thing because any of us would teach it.
Got it.
And it's 4 personal trainers on staff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So any one of us could jump in there and teach what we want to teach.
Gotcha. Now, for some of the more senior citizens that we have in our community, you also got some things to get them out there, get them active, get them moving around, work on flexibility, all kinds of things, right?
Yes. That's called Young at Heart.
Okay.
And Core Blast and Unwind and Stretched.
Okay.
Those are more senior citizen based.
Got it. So really, y'all are structuring programs that appeal to the needs of the people who want to just get fit or whatever their individual goals are, but also, again, reaching out to people of different ages, which, of course, covers a wide gamut there as well, which I think is a great way to get the community involved. Because really, like you said, no matter what age, no matter what ability, you have something that you can fit them into, correct?
Correct.
And you also offer individual fitness training sessions as well, correct?
Correct.
Now, how do those go? And do you have to schedule those once you're a member?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, once you become a member, you can purchase personal training, which is only $10 a session.
Okay.
Can't beat that. $90 for 10 sessions.
Got it, okay.
And you schedule with one of the 4 trainers, and we will meet your needs and help you succeed to reach your goals.
So if you're maybe a new member to one of the centers, or to the centers, I should say, and you're really not sure maybe how to use the equipment or things like that, is that part of that, or would that be something that maybe is a general orientation that y'all would go through with staff to show people kind of how to use the equipment? How does that work?
General orientation.
Okay,
so as soon as you join,
yeah,
you let the front desk know, and they'll come introduce you to me.
Okay.
Say hi, and I will get you set up with a fitness assessment. If you want to do it right then and there, you can, or you can come back later, and I'll schedule you with one of the 4 trainers.
Very good. And I know sometimes when people walk into gyms and facilities, they're looking at stuff, I don't know, what is that supposed to do? How does it work? Am I putting my arm in? Am I putting my leg in? Don't really quite know. But that's a good way to overcome some of that fear or that apprehension, because again, it's a one-on-one session to kind of introduce you to what really you have at your fingertips, and I guess set maybe a baseline of where you are and maybe some of the goals that you want to achieve, and kind of laying out a game plan for that. Is that kind of a general sense of what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
That's it.
And then the individual training or the personal fitness training, that's really working on specific things that maybe you've got your goals set, and maybe you need maybe a little extra motivation or someone, not to say to hold your hand, but just to kind of walk you through and get you through those things and give you some tips and some suggestions on things you can do, right?
Yes.
Very good, very good. So plenty of opportunities out there, whether you're talking about classes, whether you're talking about individual training sessions, or maybe you know what you're doing, so really you just got to get the membership, get out there and get rolling, have opportunities to do that through Suffolk Parks and Rec. And we talked about it off the top, but for someone maybe who hasn't exercised in a while, due to things getting in the way or whatever, or just ready to get back in the exercise game in general, what would you suggest for people to do that are just starting out to literally take that first step? To get involved, do you need to go to a doctor and get checked out before you do to know maybe what level of exercise you can handle? What are some general things people need to think about when they start getting back in shape?
Well, your mind doesn't go, your body doesn't go anywhere your mind doesn't push it.
Okay.
So if you think in your mind that you want to get in shape and stay healthy, Just walk through the door. That's all it takes.
Got it.
Run out, buy a new pair of tennis shoes. Well, I have on boots right now. But
you're going for fashion, not fitness, right at the moment. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. Very good. Very
fashionable. Get yourself a new outfit. That's it. Get
Yes.
yourself a new gym outfit.
Yep.
Then you'll, let me go wear this somewhere.
And like you said, kind of get the mind right for having some positivity about yourself, where you're going, what you're going to be doing.
Exactly.
Very good. You know, I know you've been with Suffolk Parks and Rec, what about 6 months or so, give or take? Any success stories or things of people? I know you've had a chance to work with a lot of different people in the community coming into our fitness centers. Just some your kind of thoughts on reflecting on your time here so far. And I know that obviously you have a fitness background, so you didn't just start when you came to Suffolk. But talk about sort of your approach to things and how, when you meet with people for the first time, what are you trying to get across to them to get them involved and make sure they don't just work out one time and think, oh, I'll come back, but you want to make sure they're coming back.
I try to make it fun and interesting. And I let them know it's a lifestyle. It's truly a lifestyle.
Right.
Like, I live it, I breathe it.
Right.
They don't have to do that, but they'll feel better if they do.
Gotcha.
And I just really get to know them. That's really what people want, is someone to talk to. That's
true.
why a community center is better.
Right.
Because it's a community.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Very good. Now, what do you find that most people, that stops most people from continuing with an exercise program? What do you find that those roadblocks are? Is it, and I don't want to use the word lazy, because really that's not what we're talking about, because that definitely has a negative connotation, but I'm thinking more of, is it just they're scared, they're intimidated? What's the deal? What do you find that holds most people back?
It's life.
Yeah.
When I left the fitness industry for a while to finally start a family, I couldn't make it to the gym. Even though that was my life before.
Right.
When you have kids and other people, you put yourself last. But then when I went back into fitness, I said, I'm putting myself first. So you really got to want to do it for yourself.
Right.
That's the main thing. You got to take time for yourself.
And do you feel like that it doesn't take a whole lot? I mean, it's kind of like a lot of things where, you know, you get started and maybe you need that little extra push. You need that little thing to kind of keep going. And then once you cross a certain threshold, you're good.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's where yourself and your coworkers come in play with making sure people stay motivated.
Yes.
People stay positive. People stay engaged. Working out with other people, I know, is always a good thing because, again, that community aspect that you talked about. And I guess that's a lot of what Suffolk Parks and Rec is trying to get across to the patrons that come in the door, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
We want to let you know we're here for you. Don't tune us out. Like, when people come into our fitness centers, they might have in their headphones,
right,
but I ask them to take them out and talk.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me. I'm going to play the music. I'm the DJ. I'm playing the music from the fitness desk. You don't need these in, because I want you to talk to the other people in there. Yeah.
So do you find that, I mean, I think most people, working out can definitely be a social experience.
Yes.
And I think that's what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, yes. I mean, you know, again, interacting with other people, and you get that encouragement, you get that feedback, you get that energy, you get that everything going on. Do you find that most people, when they start, what's the best approach? What's the best starting point for most people? Is it just, you know, getting on a treadmill, getting that assessment done that you talked about, instead of just, you know, you're not diving in the deep end of the pool in the first day?
Right.
I mean, but what would you suggest to someone who's starting out to kind of, if you will, get their feet wet? What's a good starting approach?
Come through the door.
Okay.
Come through the door. Right. Say you're interested in fitness. Come back to the fitness room and just talk to us. Get on the treadmill. Get on the bike. It's, as long as you start, as soon as you hit start, your life is going to change.
And what do you do throughout the year to keep people encouraged and engaged? I mean, like, again, when you know, I mean, again, you know your clientele. You probably have, you know, different, I don't want to say stereotypes, but different personalities that you're used to working with. You know, okay, this type of person is that, so you know kind of how to work with them to achieve different goals. But what do you do to keep them encouraged and keep bringing them along?
We offer different fitness challenges.
Yeah.
Like in December, we had the 12 days of fitness. Right now, we have the step mill challenge, because everybody wants to build up their lower half.
Sure.
And everybody's afraid of the Stairmaster. So I have a challenge going on with the Stairmaster.
Right.
In like February, I call it Fitness Fanatics. Because if you're still working out in February, you're doing good.
Yeah.
You stuck to your resolution and you went past it. You know, you have March roars, April showers. Every month is a different fitness challenge, and I actually base it off of the members in the gym.
So when it comes to the Stairmaster, what intimidates people? What you say? You mentioned that people, oh no, but what are we talking about?
Well, everybody hates steps anyway.
Okay.
So the Stairmaster is an escalator.
Right.
You're going nowhere, but you are building your lower body, and you're building your heart muscles.
Got it.
So
do y'all stress, I mean, I know there's different philosophies in exercise, but you hear things like core, you hear things like cardio, different elements, strength training, things like that. Do y'all try to blend it all together for everyone, or is it really different people need different things to kind of maybe get started, and maybe they evolve into different areas as well?
Different people need different things and they evolve.
So you're not going to say this one program, everyone's going to do the same thing. You're trying to find what fits for the person, for their lifestyle, for what their goals are, for what their abilities are, at least to get started. And maybe, again, as we said, they're, the fitness path, if you will lead them in different directions, right?
Tailored for them.
Now, of the classes that we talked about, and I know there's a litany of them, and would encourage everybody to visit the Suffolk Parks and Recreation website to check out some of the offerings and to see kind of what's out there, or really just visit one of the centers and you can talk with the friendly staff there. They can definitely cue you in to kind of what's going on. But which one of those classes would be something good for a beginner more so than, well, that sounds a little intimidating. I don't want to be in a class with a bunch of people that know what they're doing. I'd rather kind of get started. What's a good way to kind of jumpstart into that?
It depends on the time of day you want to work out. Okay. If you have time to come around 9:30, that's definitely a good beginner class.
Right.
The classes in the evening are always drop-in per se. So even if you're a beginner, you can still pick up what's going on. Okay. Like we never teach, like you can't come in here, you can't do this, you can't do that. Everything is repetitive, and you get it down.
And do y'all make the classes, you mentioned drop-in, so maybe a class has been going for a couple weeks and someone wants to get involved because they kind of got started a little bit late. They don't need to be intimidated or think they're going to be embarrassed because they don't know the step or they don't know this or they don't understand the terminology. Y'all are going to work with them on those kind of things.
Correct.
Right? Very
There's
good.
always a review at the beginning of class, whether it's line dancing, shimmy, or even pyo. It's always a review right at the beginning.
Okay. So good, help people ease into that and get their comfort level good. What's your favorite exercise class? If you had to pick one that you're thinking, this is what I love to do or love to teach, what would be your top choice?
Oh, shimmy.
Shimmy. And why do you say that?
Because I'm a natural born belly dancer.
Didn't know there was such a thing, but I would take your word for it.
Thank
okay,
you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Now, how did you get into that? Or is that just something that someone, you thought it looked good, or you just went, you know what? Or how did that work for you?
My grandmother started teaching me before she passed.
Yes. Okay.
It was part of her culture.
Okay.
So I'm the only one in the family that picked up on it.
Nice. So it's in your blood.
It's in my blood.
Very good. Very good. Now, we talked about the exercise facilities. Again, we're talking about the Whaleyville Recreation Center in East Suffolk. And Whaleyville is located at 132 Robertson Street, and East Suffolk is at 134 South 6th Street. Again, very conveniently located here in the city of Suffolk. Open Monday through Saturday, correct?
Correct.
Now, what are the operating hours? Do you know?
Yes, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. And Saturday is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Closed Sunday.
Okay. And of course, there's all kind of things going on at the rec centers. We're not just talking exercise. I know that's what we're focused on today. But I mean, there's all kind of programs. You have, some before school programs and different kids programs going on throughout the day. The seniors are using the centers for different activities, not just exercise. There's a whole lot happening.
Whole lot.
So I would encourage you, if you haven't been to one of the recreation centers yet, make that trip out there. Go check it out, see everything that's going on, find something that you want to get keyed into. Again, the membership fees are ridiculously inexpensive, and that's a good thing. And again, get out there, meet members of your community, get involved. Meet some of our great fitness staff who are smiling and ready to help you out and help you achieve your goals. So again, a great opportunity there. So if someone's watching this program and they're thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't know. It's easier for me just to sit here and watch TV or do this or do that or whatever. I'm really busy. Words of encouragement from you to get people to take that first step, to get that pair of tennis shoes, to walk out the door, walk in the center and say, I'm here, I'm ready to help myself.
Okay.
What can you do to get them encouraged? What can you do to kind of gently push them in the right direction?
Well, drop in to say hi to our friendly staff. You probably know them. They're from the community.
Right.
You have Devin, we have Itaja, we have Jada. Not me per se, but I'm here.
Right.
I'm here all day. And just say you want to do something for yourself.
Right.
You really want to do something for yourself and come through the doors and we'll take care of you, I promise.
So it's about the individual as much as it's about the group.
Correct.
Really. I mean, again, the individual has his or her goals, but the group thing might keep you there and get you involved and get you engaged with your community because, again, you never know where that's going to lead you in life.
Right.
So that's a really good thing. And again, smiling faces, friendly faces, people that are out there to encourage you and help you achieve what you want to achieve. Not some kind of structured program, but kind of gear it toward what you're trying to do. So I guess that's really what it's all about, right? Thank you very much. All right, if someone's watching the program, and it certainly will have some information on the website, they wanted to call and maybe talk with someone, what's a good phone number to reference?
757-514-4500.
Okay, and that will get them to where?
To the front desk.
Front desk at East Suffolk, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Again, we have 2 fitness centers here, or 2 recreation centers, I should say, here in the city of Suffolk, focused on fitness like we're talking about. Again, East Suffolk and Whaleyville. You can pick one, both, whatever. They're there to be utilized, open Monday through Saturday. Plenty of opportunities to get fit or just get out there and engage with the community around you, have some fun, have a really good time, right?
Correct.
Very good. Well, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And looking forward to a great 2020. Everyone getting fit in the new year, working on the body as well as the mind. So again, a lot of things to tackle here in the new year.
And you're going to take shimmy, right?
I'll consider it. How about
Pio?
that? Pio sounds more my speed than shimmy.
Okay.
So the
It's a
belly
deal.
dancing, yeah, very good. Awesome. Got it. All right, see, now I'm on tape, so now I got to commit to it. So I'm stuck. But thank you very much for your
Thank
time
you.
today. That will do it for this edition of On the Scene. I'm your host, Tim Kelly. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.